Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Alex Eala opens clay campaign as top seed in Portugal. Faces Koevermans in WTA return. Fresh off a sensational run in the Miami Open, 19-year-old Filipino tennis star Alex Eala is back in action. And this time, she's stepping onto the clay with a new badge of honor. A top 75 WTA ranking, and a No. 1 seed next to her name. Eala, who skyrocketed to a career-best world No. 72 after her semifinal finish in the prestigious WTA 1000 tournament in Miami last month, begins her clay court campaign with a round of 32 clash in the Oeiras Ladies Open in Portugal against Dutch player Anouk Koevermans on Monday afternoon, Manila time. The match marks not only her return to competition, but also a historic first. This is the first time Eala has entered a WTA event as the top seed. Her breakthrough in Miami came as a wild card entrant, where she shocked the tennis world with upset victories over elite opponents, including World No. 5 Madison Keys and former World No. 1 Iga Swiatek. Eala's gritty run to the semifinals not only put her on the global tennis radar, but also catapulted her from outside the top 100 all the way into the WTA's upper tier, a jump from World No. 140 to 72 in a matter of weeks. Now, with a target on her back, Eala will test her form on clay, a surface that demands a new level of discipline and patience. It's also a timely transition, as the young Filipina gears up for what will be her maiden appearance in a Grand Slam main draw at the French Open next month. This tournament serves as a key tune-up in her preparations for Roland Garros, where the competition and conditions will be at their toughest. Standing in her way in the opening round is Koevermans, a 22-year-old Dutch tennister currently ranked No. 182 in the world. While unseeded, Koevermans brings her own set of credentials, having won 2 singles titles and a doubles crown on the ITF circuit. Known for her baseline consistency and competitive grit, Koevermans will look to play the spoiler in what could be a trap match for the top-seeded Eala. For Eala, though, the challenge is not just about adapting to a new surface, but also about managing expectations. After a career-defining stretch in Miami, she enters this tournament with an entirely different aura, one of a contender, not a surprise package. Still searching for her first WTA title, Eala is expected to lean on her ever-improving all-around game, composed mental approach, and growing confidence against higher-ranked opposition. Indeed, with the French Open looming and a rising trajectory that shows no signs of slowing down, this tournament marks another key checkpoint in Eala's transition from a promising junior Grand Slam champion to a legitimate WTA Tour force. A win against Koevermans would not only mark a solid start to her clay campaign, but also set the tone for what could be another deep run, this time as the player to beat. The red of Portugal glows under the April sun, soft yet stubborn, historic yet demanding, just like the sport it holds. In this poetic setting, a new tennis chapter begins to unfold. At the heart of the story is Alex Eala, the Filipino tennis sensation, who opens her 2024 clay court campaign as the top seed at the Oeiras Ladies Open. Across the net in her first-round match stands Justine Koevermans, a Dutch challenger making a bold return to the WTA circuit. On paper, it's a match between a favorite and a fighter. But on clay, nothing is written in stone, only in sweat, slide marks, and sheer will. Queen of the clay campaign. For Alex Eala, being the top seed isn't just a number. It's a narrative. It means she has earned the spotlight. It means she's no longer a surprise story, but a main character. The 19-year-old has traveled far, from the scorching courts of Manila to the intense training courts of the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain, preparing for this moment not just to play, but to lead. The clay season is special for Eala. Unlike the fast, flashy nature of hard courts, clay rewards her craftsmanship, her ability to shape points, outlast opponents, and dictate tempo. Her heavy topspin, precise footwork, and relentless baseline defense are all sharpened for this very terrain. It's less about brute strength and more about rhythm, grit, and IQ. And Eala has all 3. But Portugal's clay doesn't hand out victories. It tests you. And in her very first match, Eala will be put to the test. Enter Koevermans. The challenger returns. Her opponent, Justine Koevermans, is no stranger to the rigors of the game. Though not a household name, yet she carries the aura of someone with unfinished business. A player returning to the WTA spotlight brings more than just game. They bring hunger. And Koevermans, with her Dutch resolve and sharp strokes, is stepping into this match with fire in her eyes. She's here to challenge, to disrupt, to rewrite the script. Koevermans may not have the momentum of a top seed or the rhythm of a regular tour mainstay, but sometimes that unpredictability is the most dangerous weapon. She has nothing to lose. Every point is a chance to announce, I'm back. A match of contrasts. This first round encounter is layered with contrast. Eala, the rising star of Asian tennis, young yet seasoned, seeking to confirm her place among the sport's elite. Koevermans, the comeback challenger, looking to reignite a career and remind everyone that form may fade, but fight never does. On the surface, they are opposites. But beneath, they share something deeper, a desire to be more than just a name on a draw. Eala will look to control the rhythm, extend rallies, and test Koevermans' physical endurance. She'll mix in angles, drop shots, and deep, spinning ground strokes that dance in a clay's softness. Koevermans, in turn, may try to shorten points, change pace, and swing freely, attempting to throw off the top seed's balance. It's not just a match, it's a battle of game plans. More than rankings. Rankings tell part of the story. Eala, currently climbing steadily up the WTA ladder, has made a name for herself through junior Grand Slam titles and gritty professional wins. She has faced giants, and sometimes slain them. Now, as a top seed, she has to show she can be the giant, and not fall under the weight of that expectation. But Koevermans' ranking does not tell the full tale. What it won't reveal is her journey back, the hours behind the scenes, the quiet moments of doubt, the decision to lace up the shoes and chase the dream again. She's not just facing Eala, she's facing her own past and writing her own future. For Eala, it's about legacy. Back home in the Philippines, tennis isn't the sport of the masses. Yet, when Eala plays, the nation watches. Kids in crowded gyms dream of red clay, of world stages, of Grand Slams. She represents more than herself. She represents possibility. Every match she wins is a reminder that someone from a basketball-crazy country can rise through the ranks of global tennis with nothing but heart and hustle. Portugal is just one stop, but it matters. Because champions don't just show up in finals. They show up from the very first point, even in round one, even when the crowd is still finding their seats. Eala knows this. That's why she doesn't just play matches. She plays with purpose. What's at stake? For Eala, a strong start to the clay season, a step closer to a title, and a deeper claim to the top-tier conversations of women's tennis. For Koevermans, a triumphant return, a signature win, and the fuel needed to reignite her journey on the WTA Tour.